Alright, so for this, sorry, it requires a little bit of background. Okay, first off, I didn't come up with this. It was somebody else. I got it from a video online.
Okay.
In the video, the guy who's telling the story explains that. First off, is Shakespeare hard for you to understand sometimes?
No.
No? For some people it is. And the reason he's found for this is because Shakespeare had a working vocabulary of about 54,000 words. Yeah. We, as American society, have a working vocabulary of about 3,000 words. That's why it's kind of hard to understand, because he uses words that we don't. Anyway, so he goes on to explain, like, in theory, children had a larger vocabulary than he would. Like, couldn't even tell nursery rhymes to kids, because it had to sound something like, in a time past, though not long ago, lived pigs, in such a little, in number 3, who, being of an age both entitled and inspired to seek their fortune, did set about to do thusly. After a distance travelled, pig numbered first spake, saying, "Hearken, brother, and heed this tempestuous realm! Tarry we long from hearth and home, and we shall fare, I fear, not well." And so, being collectively agreed but individually impelled, the diminutive swine each set about to erect for himself an abode. Let's check out. Pig number 1 did construct his house from straw. Pig number 2 did likewise, though rather not from straw, instead from sticks. Meanwhile, unique in his imaginings, pig number 3 did erect his domicile stalwart and garish, a structure made from brick entirely. Soon there happened along, as is frequent the scenario in classic tale of protagonist pig or red-hooded child, a wolf. Carnivorous nature in full season, he called out to the straw and ensconced swine, saying, "Pray thee, little pig, grant me entrance." But pig 1 recalled with sage foreboding that he is mad who trusts the tameness of a belly-pinched wolf, and responded immediately, "Nay, it shall not be, indeed, not by wit or whiskered jowl." Prepared for this most expected response, the wolf replied immediately, "Then seal thyself, little pig. Forthwith shall I endeavour, by employing means both huffing and puffing, to dismantle yon flaxen fortress." Whereupon there issued forth from the wolf an exhale of gale proportions, that quickly rendered straw hovel to dregs and dross, and carried off piglet and shuttered quarters both. Exposed now to claw and fang, piglet 1 made haste, wolf in pursuit, to the stick-festooned sanctum of peccary secondary. It's pig 2. Causing pig 2 to cry out in dismay, "Well, this knocks my knickers! The marshalling of feral wolf to my doorstep is nowhere among those endeavours amenable or congenial." "A thousand pardons," squealed 1. "'Twould seem the beast bane for breath has purged me of home and sound judgment alike." The mighty maelstrom of the wolf's exhale shattered second swine's shack and shortened his sanctimonious scolding simultaneously. "Lo and behold," squealed 2, "stand we now amid wooded wreckage, tremulous and vulnerable, with nary a strategy for eschewing the canine devourer looming in deadly proximity." "Strategy," squealed 1. "Well, 'tis noble to contemplate tactical particularities. Pressed as we are with the time restraint forbidding detailed strategical conversations, I would urge we run! Whether by their own fleet-footed competence or the wolf's windless attitude, the diminutive swine arrived at their ultimate kindred neighbour's inexpugnable brick ingress unscathed. Upon the third pig's door, which with urgent hooves they pounded, calling out, "Unbar this entrance, and with haste we beseech thee!" The third pig hailed from the American colonies, and possessing a vocabulary substantially less robust as an impromptu visitor's reply. "Say what?" "Seek we sanctuary," they implored on the verge of hysteria, "lest we fall forthwith to the ravenous appetency of yonder approaching carnivore." Still confounded by their important words, Pig 3 did render ajar his portal, whereupon 1 and 2 spilled through and collapsed beyond the threshold, enervated. So y'all just wanted to come in? Could have said that. The sinister hiss of the wolf could once again be heard outside. Pray thee, pigs, grant me entrance. The wolf, said 1 and 2. The wolf, said 3. What d'you suppose he wants? He seeks to gain purchase with Ian. Indeed, he'd occupy this very alcove where he but afforded the most meager of opportunities. Right, I'm just gonna go ask him what he wants. Under no circumstances, squealed to, fling himself bodily against the portal. There's naught to be gained in costing external opponents, save our own immediate demise. What'd you say about my mama? House and occupants were once again engulfed in a malevolent blast of wolfish wind. The foundation shook, the frame rattled, and lo, to the astonished eyes of Piglet and encroaching scoundrel alike stood the third pig's lodging undaunted. Good news for you, pig fans. Aghast and dismayed, Pig 2 queried of 3. How does, through such relentless and torrential onslaught, this domicile endure? Pig 3 puffed out chest, tapped a hoof to the hearth, and responded, it's American made.